Hello YouTube and welcome to another tutorial from the Greylog. Today I'm just going to be demonstrating how to create this very simple glow effect with an added swoosh. I'm going to start by pressing Ctrl N on the keyboard to create a new file, and this should bring up the new dialog box. I'm going to give it a width of 400 pixels and a height of 400 pixels. The background should be white, and I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to go over to the toolbar and select the type tool and go up to the top here and select the Letter Gothic standard font. When I was selecting this, I just wanted a font that was quite slim as opposed to like a more fuller bodied text, so you can feel free to select what you want and try out this effect style. I want to leave the Letter Gothic standard selected there. Then I'm going to click on the canvas here and type out my text, which was glow, and then return effect. And I'm going to press Ctrl return on the keyboard to accept my text, and I'll press V on the keyboard to give me my move tool back. Drag that down into the center, and then we're going to go over to the glow effect layer that's being created here with our glow effect text on. I'm going to double click on the layer here to open our layer style dialog box. I'm going to add an outer glow, and we're going to change the color of that. We're going to give it a kind of light blue effect. I'm going to accept the color that I had there used in the previous attempt at this. Then we're going to increase the size to about 20 something, 20, 21, let's leave it at that, and add an inner glow and change the color to again sort of lightish blue, and leave the one that again previously used and OK that. I'm going to increase the size of that again up to sort of about type 5 directly in there, and just give that slight inner glow. I'm going to next select the gradient overlay. I'm going to give that, I'll use the preset of black to white there, which you can see is already in the color picker there, and OK that. I'm going to change the angle of the gradient effect to sort of maybe sort of about 8 degrees, 9 degrees, something like that. Feel free to again play around with these once you've understood how to create the style that you're going for. You can see it's not quite what we're looking for at the moment, but I'm going to OK the settings there to for the time being. I'm going to click on background layer here in the layers panel, and we need to make sure we've got a foreground of color of black selected. Then I'm going to press on the keyboard Alt and backspace to apply a black coloring to the background, and you can see that allows us to see the effects that we've applied a little bit better, which looks quite cool, I think. And that's it for the very basic glow effect there. I'll demonstrate how I created the swoosh type effect underneath. I'm just going to click on the top layer here and close this effect, so it's just me being pernickety and tidy, hopefully. I'm going to add a new layer. Then we're going to select the pen tool, going to add an anchor point here and come over about 3/4 of the way and add another anchor point, holding down the left mouse button when I click that, and I'm going to drag that out to roughly the end of the text that we've got there. I'm going to come back to about the middle and add an anchor point underneath, stretch that out a little bit more, and again just one more underneath, getting a little bit smaller. Then I'm going to come over to the foreground color picker here and use like a greyish color for the time being. I think I'm going to apply a gradient to this very shortly anyway, so go over to the point where you can see the pen tool comes up with the plus there, the little plus sign, and right click and we want to stroke the path. Oh, sorry guys, just to before we do that, on the brush presets here, we need to just select quite a small brush, and you can see I've got one set with the size of 7 pixels and the hardness is down to 0%, just in case you've got some whopping pixel size previously set on there. And we've got our greyish colour. I'm going to go back to the pen tool here, right click on there and stroke path. We want to simulate pressure, and the tool we want to use is the brush, that's why we just set the settings for the brush tool there and click OK, and you can see it's given us quite a nice effect. I'm just going to press Control H on the keyboard to hide the path that we created to as a guide for our effect, and you can see that already looks quite nice. The simulate pressure gives us this fading out sort of effect where it tapers off towards the beginning and the end. I'm just going to come up to the layers palette again and double click on the layer here to open the layer style dialog box again. Then I'm going to add a gradient overlay and select the text there just to give us the options to set. I'm just going to use this preset of orange and green, and then I'm going to add a little bit of a outer glow. OK that, and add outer glow, and to change the colour again there just to something similar to what we used before, maybe go a little bit darker this time just for slightly different effect. And as you can see, looking on the canvas here, that's given us quite a nice effect. Again, you can feel free, once you are confident in creating this type of effect yourself, you can feel free to change the settings and do what you want. Have a little play around with it. That's the best way to learn. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and please guys, don't forget to comment and subscribe if you enjoy these tutorials. Thanks very much. Bye.